Hey, KSP fans! Welcome back to the Science Division of Insane Rockets Incorporated, I guess. Soon to be incorporated. One of these days, we're going to have an economy. So, I have tried quite a few times to get this into an orbit. As you can see, it's lined up, but it will not do it going north. We need the gravity assist. It's the only way. That gives you an idea of how important that gravity assist is. I'm going to attempt to do it for you now. 3, 2, 1, burn. Yeah, we're going to head down to the 90. We want a nice equatorial orbit. I want to get as much of the gravity assist as I can get. Switch that to orbit. Your advice is correct in that it's important to get up and away from the gravity well fairly quickly. But we don't want to overdo it. I'm going to go ahead and throttle up. We're going to get RCS on. I'm going to be hammering that H key pretty much the whole time. Using that RCS fuel. Another suggestion by you guys. Use the RCS fuel. Absolutely. That's the only way this is going to work. The only way. So we're getting up to about 7,000. I'm going to start leaning it over and following the trajectory. Like so. I'm going to start throttling way back. Way back. Just enough to keep that apoapsis out of my face. Know what I mean? Exactly. So this is going to take a minute. I will be back with you guys when we get a little bit closer. Okay, here we go. I'm about ready to run out of fuel. Hopefully this is enough with the RCS. Pushing it out, pushing it out. It's going to go a little wonky at the end because the engines aren't equally fueled, but it should be enough. There she goes. Alright, I'm out of fuel. Only monoprop left. And it looks like it's going to be enough. Oh yeah. See that hanging at a minute 26? I might even let that come down to me a little bit. Just a little bit though. Don't want to get carried away and let that AP get to me. There we go, holding down the H key, and it is holding solid at a minute 15. That is good stuff. Very good. I mean, at the very least, we'll get this guy in orbit, and then I'm gonna have to figure out what to do because this interplanetary drive is almost out of fuel. We'll have a look at that in a minute. It is almost out of fuel. Yeah, that's going up. That's good. Let it come towards me some more. I want to keep some of this monoprop for docking. I think, obviously. Get that throttle down. There we go, burning again. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, that's pushing it out. That's good. I'm going to let it come closer again. Yeah, this is tricky. That gives you, it gives you a real good idea of how important that gravity assist is. Because there was no way to go north. It just wasn't going to happen. And I keep getting this off. I don't know quite. Should have been right on the 90, but it's not going to matter that much. This thing is, you know, it's a heck of an orbital adjustment. So another interplanetary drive, refueling ship type dealie is going to be in order. That's for sure. Alright, that's good. I'll point that right at our trajectory. And we should be seeing a PE pretty soon. Come on, periapsis. Looking good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut here. I'll see you when we get periapsis. Okay, there it is. We have periapsis. Just going to grow that out slowly. Of course, the closer I get to this, the more efficient it should be. So I'm going to let this come in a little bit. Not terribly happy with this particular orbit. I would like it to be more equatorial, but yeah. I think I'm going to go with it. There we go, 17. Yeah, see, that's pushing away nicely. So we'll just keep letting it come to me and then push it away. Again, I need to save some of that monoprop for docking. 9,000 by 18. Looking good. Looking good. At least we got him up into orbit, where he can be rescued. This is very interesting. Yeah, getting in orbit with the RCS thrusters. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Push that on around. Square things up right about there. 19 by 18. I will buy that for $1. We are orbiting Eeloo again. Yay, Jebediah. My man, Jebediah, buddy. Woo, back in space. Good times, good times. Alright guys, so give me a few minutes here. Well, it'll be nothing for you. But it's going to take some time for me to decide exactly how I want to go about this. Back in a minute. Next. Okay, so I've thought it through. This is the orbital change. It's a big one, boy. 700 meters per second delta V. That's a lot. I figure it's going to be a 6-minute burn. So I'm going to go ahead and start the burn now. I have an F5, so if this doesn't work out, it's saying a 151 burn. So maybe we'll slow that down. I may X out and give it another second or two. We want to do this just right. A minute 45. We need about 50 seconds. We'll stop at a minute. Okay, that's probably good right there. Let's go ahead and burn there. Okie dokie, and hope for the best. Yeah, that looks like a good set there. Alright, so I'm going to do this burn. I'll see you guys on the other side. Oakley dokley. Well, there it is. That is the completion of the burn. Not what I would call perfect, but it'll do for now. You can see the kind of fuel I've got left. It looks even worse from this end. Ay. I think I'm going to get docked with this guy, and it's going to be out of fuel. But before we do that, let's come on in here. No, not there. Let's come on out of here and switch over and get some science. Yeah, I'd like to get some science. I learned a few things from you guys, and let's see if I can't get that right. Where'd you go? Oh, that's that weird bug. Okay, let's see if I come out and come back again. There we go. Thank you. There's my ship. Excellent. Alright, let's get him out and retrieve some experimental data. Alright, buddy, we need you to come on over here. Yep, get on your pack. Cool. Right up here, my good man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. Easy with your craziness. Easy. Didn't mean for you to go all the way over there. Little touchy. Here we go. Okay. Come on in here. Let's collect this data. You gotta get really close. Yep, that's alright, because we can fix it with the science lab. I think, right? I hope so, because I did an F5 before the burn. Should have done another one. Let's come on over here, though, and collect this data as well. And hopefully it will be able to reset these experiments. I think it can. I might have gotten this wrong. Whoops, nope, that's the wrong way. Collect data, yes. Alright, let's zip around here. Do I have anything else? I think that's it for my science on board here. Yeah. Alright, let's get him back in his capsule, and then hopefully we'll be able to reset those experiments. Otherwise, I'll be doing an F5, because they're worth a bunch. I suppose it's still there. I'm not losing anything, but I can't use them again, which I'd kind of like to do on the way back. Let's see, yeah, let's get his lights on. That'll make... There we go. That's much nicer. And grab, please. Thank you. Excellent. Board, yes. Okay, good. We got all that transferred. Let's see if we can reset those experiments now. Clean experiments. Excellent. That is sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet science. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to get this done. Clean these experiments. It's going to take a minute or two. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with the other thing. Oh my goodness. I know I'm going to have to send another ship out here. That's just a given. Alright guys, see you in a minute. Next. And here we are. I have plotted an intersect. A good one too. 2.5 kilometers, 2.6 kilometers. That's pretty good. We're going to zip, zip, zip on around and do that burn. I think it's obvious to everybody, definitely me, that we're going to have to fly out another ship. That is not enough fuel to come home with. So we're going to dock these two together, transfer whatever fuel is left in this interplanetary drive, and I'll do a little redesign on the interplanetary drive and fly another one out here. That is the plan. The epic mission to return Jeb with what is probably going to be about 1,000 science. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright, let's zip, zip, zip. 4, 3, 2, 1, somewhere around in there. I'm going to start the burn. Give me an idea of how long this needs to be. It's 33, so it's not going to be much. I just looked at that. So we'll go ahead and zip on in. Turn that on and zip, zip, zip. It's going to be a very short burn, so that's probably enough. And burn, baby, burn. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to watch for that PE to line up with the other PE and call that good right there. Let's see how we did. 6 kilometers. I think we can add a little bit to that. 3.6. 2.6. 1.3. Do I dare do a little more? 1.5. Okay, 1.5 is very good. I'm going to zip on around, begin docking maneuvers. I'll see you guys when we get close. Okay, we're getting very close now. And hopefully I can do a good job of this. Really like to do a good job of this. 72 meters and closing. I'll speed that up a little bit. Get us on in. And about 30, 40, something like that. And we'll make sure everybody's facing the right way. That looks good. Alright, let's spin around. There we go. Alright, we want to pull that yellow target over. Oh, here we are. We're getting real close now. Getting real close. Doing good, doing good. There we go. Now I just need to do retro right on top of it. Slow down a little bit. Slow down. That looks right on target right there. Shoot. Getting real close. Oh. There we go. Okay, I need to point it over and do retro. Easy, easy now, easy. Coming right on in. I need to flip the other one around. Looking good, looking good. Switching back now. Good. Oh boy. Okay, that's got us at 0. Alright, just need to swing around, point at the target. Oh, the other one's rotating. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Well, oh, I didn't put on your computer controls. That was a mistake. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh lordy. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Don't hit anything. Easy. Oh god. Is it gonna hit it? Woohoo! Okay, I think we have it now. I think it's close enough. I think it's close enough. Uh-huh. Come on in. Hook up. Come on in. Come on in. It ain't perfect, but it ain't terrible. There we go, and we're looking good for a hookup. Yes, yes, that is what we want. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Excellent. Alright guys, we got a dock. I'm going to transfer what fuel is left on this guy, and then I'm going to send out the next ship. But you won't watch the next ship, it'll just be pop right to we're back here at Eeloo and I have another interplanetary drive. Oh, the joy of being a viewer. But of course, I have the fun of flying the ships. I do enjoy it. So with that, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we've got the second interplanetary drive on its way. I didn't do any modifications to it. I'm just going to be real careful with this orbit and then the Eeloo encounter. It should be enough fuel to bring him back. There we go. Computer controls are off. Go ahead and B1. Be together. Yes. Yes. There we are. Excellent. We have interdrive connections. So the next question, of course, is how flyable is this going to be? So you see what my plan is. One, probably not going to be enough. I want to make sure when I take this one out here, there's enough fuel to get back. So 2 interdrives? Yes. All right, so I'm going to plot the Kerbal escape. We're going to test how this flies, and yeah, back in a minute. All right, well, things are looking up. This thing is solid as a rock. Loving it, loving it. Need to get the solar panels extended. Doing the burn here. It's going to take a while. Just saying. Definitely going to take a while. Let's get these extended, and then I'll be back with you guys when we get our Kerbal escape. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the dual interdrives. Like I said, this should be enough to get us all the way out there. Let's hope. We are pushing a lot of weight, but I'm bringing us a lot of fuel in here. So we're hoping for the best, planning for the worst. Welcome to Insane Rockets Division. Well, Insane Science Division technically, but you know what I mean. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Excellent, excellent. We have achieved Kerbal escape. It took a little doing. This ship, the combination of these two weighs about 100. It weighed about 180 ton. Yeah, before we started burning off the fuel. So it's time to say goodbye to Kerbal. Goodbye, Kerbal. See ya. Whoosh. And off we go. Into the dark. Into the darkness of space. Yes. Off to Eeloo, which is going to be interesting. Yes, getting an Eeloo encounter is always interesting. Here we go. Let's speed that up some more. Wave goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Woo-doo-doo. See ya. It's been real nice. I have to come back the old-fashioned way. That means beam back. Cylon technology. Out past the moon. Oh yeah, let's have a look on our map. How we doing? We're headed out. Very good. Yes. Alright, looking good. I don't really have to worry about missing the Kerbal escape or anything. It's just going to escape, so we'll keep our pretty picture going here. Oh, a little eclipse. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Alright, that was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, how we doing on the map here? Almost out to escape. Let's go ahead and zip, zip, zip out there. Whoosh. Whoosh. Come on. There we go. Now we're escaped. Excellent. Time to have a look at the... Oh, we're already on the map, aren't we? Time to look at the big picture. Big picture time. Okay, where's Eeloo? Where is my Eeloo? There she is. Set as target. Good, good, good. Okay, here we are. We've whipped around to the middle of the orbit. We're going to square it up first, or circle it up, I guess. Yep, square it up with Eeloo's orbit first, and then we'll work on an encounter. Right about there. Whoa, whoa. Okay, right about there. That's good. That's good. Right there. Good. Alright, it's showing about a 10-minute burn, so let's do that now. Go ahead and get that going. Alright, and I'll see you on the other side. It's going to take a minute. Actually, it's going to take about 9 minutes. Phew! Boy, that took forever. 1,700 days, almost 1,800 days. I did quite a few laps around the sun looking for an encounter. I had to wait for Eeloo to go all the way around. And here it is. There's our Eeloo encounter. As we do, going to do this replot, because it was a long time ago when I set that target, so we'll do a replot here. And that will make sure that our encounter is real and not fake. Because if you don't do this, I've said it a million times, you're not going to get your encounter. Or at least that's been my experience. So here we go. There it was. There it was. Was that the Eeloo encounter? No, that's Jewel. We don't want... I've had a million Jewel encounters. You think Jewel's hard to get to right up until you try to go to Eeloo. I'll put it to you that way. Alright, so there it is. Right there-ish. Whoops. Okay, that looks great. I'm going to call that good. Let's zip, zip, zip on. I'll begin the burn for you guys, and then of course, yeah, we'll cut to. Hey, here we are mid-burn. It's time to transfer the last bit of fuel. It worked out really good that it's taking it out of that center tank on the other interplanetary drive. Hopefully this isn't going to cut out all the engines. This should be fine. All that fuel gone. Good. Now it's time to say goodbye. Mid-burn. Alright, cutting engines. We need to get rid of the other interplanetary drive. Undock, baby. There we go. And we want to see which one are we controlling now. Switch over to the one that has all the fuel. There we go. Those engines are all off. I need to fire those. Let's see if I can do that this way. Nope. Turn them on this way. Oh, come on. Which one am I on board here? Okay, good. Alright, these all need to be turned on. And then we got to continue our burn without the other one. Should make things a lot more efficient. We got lots of fuel to go. So let's get away from this sucker. Let's turn RCS on, back us away. And then we'll flip around and be headed the right direction. Here we go. Oh, we lost our plot. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. We'll have to replot it. Alright, this is definitely the way we need to go. I know. Okay, computer controls are on. Let's get back to the map. Quick, get our plot. Quick. Quick. Oh, there it was. Now that was a Jewel encounter, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was a Jewel encounter. I need to... Do I still have target set? No, I do not. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking here. Let's get that plot. There we go. Good. Whoops. Alright, let's get this much closer in. That's 1 day away. Let's get it right on up here. Right on up here. 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. 23 minutes. That looks about right to me. There it is. Okay, very good. 23 minutes. Burn of 1547. That's good. Alright, it's probably going to be, let's see, that's about half. I had about 10-minute burn left, 15, so let's go down to 7 minutes. Here we go. Getting down to 7 minutes. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. 9, 8, yeah, it's close enough. I don't want to go anymore. And hopefully everything's turned on, right? Make sure everything's turned on when I fire the engines. And yes, we are burning in the right direction. 10-minute burn. Okay, so it's only 10 minutes, so I'm going to wait a little bit longer. Let it come on in down to about 5, 7, 6, 5. That's good. Okay, now firing the engines again. Showing a 10-minute burn. That's perfect. We're looking good. We have a fully loaded interplanetary drive. So basically we should use a bit of this fuel, not a lot, on this 10-minute burn, and then we'll be good to come back. I'm thinking coming back's going to be a lot easier. Oh, I hope I'm not eating those words. See y'all when we get there. 8, 7, 6. Come on. Boy, that fuel. 6. And we're going to call it good right around. You know what? That's good right there. I'm calling that good. Let's have a look at the map. Or have a look at our ship. Get the lights on. Everything looks okay. Everything looks fine. I'm getting an F5 right now. Quick save. Okay, guys. So that'll be it for this episode. And I will see you next time. Not in the VAB.